Okay, so I'm going to help you guys out a little bit here with the skeleton for the DBQ essay. So on the first box here, a lot of you guys had questions last year. What should you write here? The attention grabber is simply like a sentence or two just to tell me what you're going to talk about. You could say something like the Great Depression was a time period that caused a lot of sadness and grief for many Americans across the entire country. Something to like that. The next part here, we look at background information or historical context. It says here, restate the key words, define, cover who, what, when, where, how. You can pretty much talk about what led up to the Great Depression, like the 1920s. Like you guys mentioned, the Roaring Twenties. The Roaring Twenties was a time period when it allowed a lot of people to live a lifestyle that they never knew before because they were buying things on credit. They were experiencing an economic high, but that eventually came crashing down. Okay? That's a real simple statement. You don't have to get into very big details there. Your thesis statement, well, you have to tell me what caused the Great Depression. So in class, we went over the 4 documents and we listed 4 different things that caused the Great Depression. So use those 4 things. Now in your body paragraph here, it asks you for first argument point. That just means give me your first sentence that you're going to use. I mean, you could say things like buying stocks on the margin, or credit. You can say buying stocks on credit led to people losing money on the stock market. And then you would back it up by saying, according to document to Doc 1, and then you would pretty much, you would write your statement, whatever you're going to say, and then you back it up with the quote there. And then you would make a second point by using another document. And then you want to finish off with a sentence that kind of summarizes what you're trying to say in the paragraph. So think of it like a summary for this little paragraph. That's all it is. Okay, so something that ties it all together. You can do that same thing again in paragraph 2 and in paragraph 3. You can use one argument, 2 arguments, meaning that one sentence that says what you're trying to say here by using just one document, or you can simply just use one document if you want. So I would prefer you use 2 documents here, or outside evidence as well. You have to include outside evidence. So outside evidence is something you looked up on the internet, a documentary you watched, a video we watched in class. You can look at your notes from your assignments you did during class, from the questions we did during class. So those are all things that are outside evidence. Outside evidence just means something that you learned outside of the documents that you're using. And the important part here, once you finish these 3 body paragraphs, then your concluding paragraph is just summarize what you said. Okay? Restate your thesis in a different way. The 4 things that we went over led to the Great Depression because of this, or however you want to say it. I don't want to say it for you. I want you to think of that yourself. But summarize your analysis. Summarize what you said. Summarize what you're trying to say, at least. That's going to help you get a better grade on your essay. Okay, I hope that helps.